Want to know why God is making you wait? Have you ever been in a situation where you thought that God was taking too long to answer your prayers? Have you ever felt like things were not moving according to your plans and your timeline? It is natural to feel that way. We live in a world where we are used to getting things done quickly and efficiently. We want things to happen on our terms and on our schedules. But when it comes to God, we have to understand that He does not operate based upon our time. God has His own timeline and His own plans. He knows what is best for us, and He knows the perfect timing for everything. Sometimes we may not understand why things are taking so long. We may question God and wonder why He is not answering our prayers. But we have to trust that He is working behind the scenes, even when we cannot see it. As Christians, we are called to trust God and have faith in Him. We are called to surrender our plans and our timelines to Him and trust that He knows what He is doing. We may not always understand His ways, but we can be sure that His ways are perfect. So, if you are feeling like God is taking too long to answer your prayers, I want to encourage you to hold on to your faith. Keep trusting Him and believe that He is working things out for your good. God does not operate based upon our time, but He is always working in our lives. Let us trust Him and His perfect timing.
Listen to me, dear ones, and hear what I say. God is at work in your life today. Though the way may be rough and the road may be long, God is making a way. So trust and be strong. Do not be afraid, for God is with you. He will guide you each step of the way through. He is the light that will lead you out of the dark. So trust in His love and follow His heart, even when it seems like all hope is gone and the night is so dark and so long. Remember that God is faithful and true, and His promises will always come through. So lift up your head and lift up your eyes, for God is making a way. There's no need to disguise. His love and His grace will see you through. Just trust in Him. He will make all things new. So let us have faith and let us believe that God is making a way. We will receive His blessings and His love, His mercy and His grace. So trust in Him and run the race.
Imagine that you woke up one morning with a long to-do list, a million things on your mind, and a sense of urgency to get everything done. You start working on your tasks, but suddenly you realize that you're running out of time. The day seems to slip through your fingers, and you feel like you're not making any progress at all. You start to stress out, to worry, to feel anxious. You start to wonder if you're ever going to get everything done. But then you remember something important. God is the one who created time, and He is in control. He knows what you need. He knows what you can handle, and He knows what's best for you. Even when it feels like you're running out of time, God's timing is always perfect. He is never late. He is never early. He is always right on time. So instead of stressing out and worrying, you take a deep breath and remind yourself of God's promises. You trust that He will provide for you, that He will guide you, and that He will help you get everything done in His perfect timing. You surrender your to-do list to Him, and you ask Him to use your time and energy for His glory. And you know what? God comes through. He helps you accomplish more than you ever thought possible. He gives you strength and wisdom and peace. He reminds you that He is in control, and that His timing truly is better than yours. My friends, let us remember that God is the one who created time, and He is in control. Let us trust His timing, even when it doesn't make sense to us. Let us surrender our to-do lists to Him, and let Him use our time and energy for His glory. For in His perfect timing, He will provide for us, He will guide us, and He will help us accomplish more than we ever thought possible.
Have you ever found yourself in a situation where you are waiting for something to happen? Maybe it's a new job opportunity, a breakthrough in your relationship, or a prayer request that seems unanswered. Waiting can be frustrating, especially when we feel like we have been waiting for a long time. But have you ever stopped to ask yourself why God is making you wait? Sometimes God makes us wait because He is preparing something great for us. Think about Joseph in the Bible, who had to wait years before he saw the fulfillment of his dreams. During that time, God was preparing him for the greatness that was ahead. God was teaching him valuable lessons about leadership, forgiveness, and faith. Other times, God makes us wait because He is refining our character. Waiting can be uncomfortable, and it can reveal our impatience, our doubts, and our fears. But when we choose to trust God and wait patiently, our character is strengthened. We become more resilient, more compassionate, and more faithful. So, my friends, if you find yourself in a season of waiting, don't lose heart. God is making a way for you right now. He is preparing you for something great, and He is refining your character. Trust Him and wait patiently. And while you wait, here are 5 action items for you to consider. Pray for patience and faith to endure the waiting season. Seek God's guidance and direction as you wait. Look for opportunities to serve others and make a difference in your community. Reflect on the lessons God may be teaching you. During this time, encourage others who may be going through a similar waiting season.
Picture this. You are driving on a highway, and suddenly you notice that the road ahead is closed due to construction work. You start to panic, thinking about how you will get to your destination on time. You try to find an alternate route, but the GPS keeps rerouting you back to the closed road. You start to feel frustrated and hopeless, thinking that there's no way out. But then you remember that you have a God who always makes a way. You take a deep breath and pray, asking God to guide you and show you the way. Suddenly you see a small sign that reads detour, and you follow it. You end up on a beautiful scenic route, and you arrive at your destination on time, feeling grateful and amazed at God's goodness. My friends, just like in this situation, God is always making a way for us in our lives. Even when we feel stuck or hopeless, God is working behind the scenes to provide a way out. We just need to trust in Him and have faith that He knows what's best for us. In the Bible, we see countless examples of how God made a way for His people. He parted the Red Sea for Moses and the Israelites. He provided manna from heaven for them in the wilderness. And He sent His only Son, Jesus Christ, to make a way for us, to be saved from our sins. So, my dear friends, let us hold on to the promise that God is making a way for us right now. Let us trust in Him and have faith that He will guide us through every situation in our lives. And let us give thanks to Him for His never-ending love and faithfulness. Subscribe for daily inspirational and blessing videos. Don't forget to share this video with people who need it.